back in closed beta, you were able to stack expert marksman and basics. What was it called back then? The one that increases your gun reload and AFT, BFT and AFT, right? Basic firing training, I think it was called. So you were able to stack all of that stuff. Yeah, sorry, hard tickets. You're able to stack all that stuff, which meant that this ship was absolutely ridiculous at super long range. You could just sit back and farm so much. And then on top of that, there was an error in one of the closed beta test patches. And this sealed the deal. It accidentally deleted all barbette armor. I can't remember if it's from all battleships or just all barbette armor and together. But this ship, AFT, BFT, expert marksman, spamming HE shells, hitting battleships like Yamato, and disabling and killing their turrets was just a thing of joy. I want you to think about that for a second and what ridiculous that means. Also, good song choice, by the way. I think of Borderlands every time I hear this song. God, I need to play that game more. Now, Realjuan is detected, so he's guessing that it's somebody from over there, and Groningen is the other side, so it's got to be a sub. Yep, there's the sub ping. You could just see the rage of Battleship. Yeah, oh, there was lots of rage. There was a lot of people upset about it. But damn, was it hilarious. Like, I see a Yamato, I spam HE shells, their turrets break, they can't do jack about me, and I just burn them to the water line.
Until they death strike you.
No, because their turrets are dead. That's what I'm saying. Like, when they had that bug in there that removed the barbette armor, it was just hilarious. Because that normal counterplay didn't exist. Now, obviously, that was a bug that was introduced in the game. Yes, it was closed beta. It was during the closed beta, Crazy Doctor Who. That's why not a lot of people know that story anymore. Nice use of ASW there. You saw where the thing is. Now, one of the other things about closed beta is they had other mechanics that they used to test. One of the ones that I remember distinctly was shallows. No, I didn't run the Stream Raiders battle because... oh, it's a 2-skull difficulty. So to hell with it, let's go. I'll just run it off stream. But in closed beta, Wargaming was also testing something called shallows. And you'd have destroyers that could go over shallows. And I think cruisers could as well. But battleships and carriers could not. They would get stuck. It would be like beaching yourselves. And unfortunately, Wargaming got rid of that. Partly because I think too many people got themselves beached all the time. Another feature that Wargaming got rid of was citadels for destroyers. And look at this U-190 surfacing right next to an Aegir. Feels bad. Oh, closed beta was the Wild West. Absolutely. Oh, 2 subs over there. Okay, so you got both subs over there to deal with. And a Jean Bart who's shooting at you.
I have a question, and this is for the second line of IGN cruisers. IFHE, yes or no?
No.
Okay.
I mean, SAT, you're welcome to jump in too, and the rest of you guys. Oh, they are in a div. That's a good point, Toshkent. I don't think IFHE is that useful, because these are... the problem that I have with IFHE is that it's good for farming battleships of whatever the caliber is, right? armor. But the problem is, this ship line, in my opinion, isn't designed to farm battleships. You can do it, but things have to work in order for you to do that, right? You have to have a div mate with smoke, or you've got to be in that really lucky position where there's an island blocking your vision to the enemy. And that's it. So, frankly, you're not going to be farming battleships much in this line. You're going to be shooting other cruisers, but your main bread and butter is going to be destroyers. So IFHE doesn't matter in that engagement. Yeah, Tashkent's exactly right. It gives more penetration, like we said, but you give up half your fire chance. And the thing is that these light cruisers don't exactly have a very high rate of fire either. I mean, Mogami has a better rate of fire as a light cruiser right now than the Shimanto at tier 8. I want you to think about that for a second. You know? And remember, Mogami's got the option to be flexible. You can spec for 203mm guns, make it a heavy cruiser, 8-inch guns, or keep it at the 6-inch. Personally, I keep the Mogami at 6-inch because she plays so differently from the rest of the Japanese heavy cruiser line. Alright, we won that game, so let me go into this. And I'll get the next game going. Gold chest, loyalty gold chest here, guys. You've been part of this for a while. You've been helping me out for a while. You're about to be hella rewarded. I need 75 assists, so I'm going to bring out my... nope, not my warrior. I'm going to bring out my flag bearer. There we go. Now, this is really good positioning here, Iramios, because you're able to, like... If you have a problem, just hit W, and you're okay. Meanwhile, sub gets another kill, and you can see the strength of this subdivision just going around and whacking people. I kind of feel like you could have kept shooting there. Try to get that sub killed because he was on the surface. Also, don't be afraid to fire your torpedoes. That sub was out of battery, so he's going to keep surfacing. You never know. You might get lucky and get a torpedo hit. Baltimore Jean Bart. Now, tomorrow, guys, we're going to do the tournament. We're going to do replay analysis, and then we're going to do Team League draft, and then we'll see what happens timing-wise after that. If we're done, we're done. If not, we're not. Monday is Civilization 6. So that's a lot of fun with a whole lot of streamers. And then Wednesday, I'm going to be streaming as well from 7 to 10 because I believe I've got that sweet Wargaming raid coming. So that's the plan for this week. A lot of streams, a lot of hanging out with me. I hope you guys don't mind. I like this play here. Kiting away, full speed, good. Baltimore is a threat, but he's firing HE, so he's not a threat. I wouldn't worry about a Baltimore that's spamming HE on you. You can go broadside to him for days, you don't care. And he's so far away, too, it doesn't matter. Luck chuck your torps to the left of you. Like, if I'm a sub, I'm either following up this direction to the carrier or I'm going this way. So I might luck chuck torps this way, actually. Right? Luck chuck your torps this direction, try to get whatever sub is over there. You luck chuck that way. Fine, fair. Let's see what happens. Only orphan play sub. Oof. Oops. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to get the replay render ready, but it loaded the file because I changed the file location, so my bad. Duckman, this time you could blame it on the dirty water if you want to. I do like the continued kiting south here. You definitely want to, you know, help defend your Champagne. I was going to say help defend your carrier, but he disappeared. So, rip him. You know? Oh, dodging the ping. Great. Oh. You, I think maybe are a little bit too aggressive with your ASW planes. This is the second time where a sub was detected just before, or sorry, just after you fired off your ASW planes. Hey, here's a great comparison actually. Hold on. I mean, just look at this for a second. If you look at the guns of the Shimanto, they're bigger and they're 360 degrees, right? But the Mogami's guns are better. I just think this is too funny. You rubbing your butt with them. So I'm with the Kaga in the background. Oh, this is all Nippon right here, guys. All right, this is gonna be the cover pick I'm gonna use. I'm sorry to break the action, but I just had to. That's the cover pick I'm gonna use if you don't die in this replay. Shimanto is able to fire her guns. Mogami can't with all that turning. That's right, exactly, because of the way the turrets are set up. So it's like the only real advantage that Shimanto has over the Mogami is those 360 turrets, and the relatively fast turret traverse too. But in my opinion, what matters more is reload. Your ability to DPM the enemy. And I think that's where the Mogami has it in spades. Once again, I think you're way too aggressive with these ASW planes. I would say use, like drop the plane if you're at a full 2 out of 2 planes ready to go. But dropping your one plane on cooldown has really hurt you here. Yeah, the 360 traverse does help in specific situations, that's correct. But nothing beats the raw DPM. Absolutely correct. You could put a plane up here. You could. Maybe the plane will go over the sub and detect him. It's a thought. There's only one sub left. Benham is going for it. I guess my question for you right now is what is your plan of action? Got a Baltimore over there. Champagne hopefully will make short work out of that ball. Oh yeah, he did. He did. You know, I was thinking about, we didn't really have that many clippable moments from the tournament today, huh? What did you guys think? The only clippable moment I think I had was like the ram that felt bad. The Kerr first ram that we were so excited to see how they were gonna make the consumables module work with the secondaries, and then he just goes and throws it all away, ramming the Kremlin. Yeah, clip your Gokazi game? Sure. I mean, really. What else is there? I don't know. You're up on ships, down on caps, up on points. Why are you shooting AP? You should be shooting HE. Yep, SAT. Man, you and I, we got this. We got this, right? Your default shell choice is HE in this ship. The only time I find that AP is useful in this ship is if you are up close and personal. We're talking 5 kilometers away. Like, watch. Okay, here we go. Riga going broadside to you. What are you going to get out of this? Let's take a look. Nothing. 2 full pens and an overpen. I think if you had AG, what do you get on top of that? You get splash damage, possibly taking out a turret. You get fires, you know? Unicum minds think alike. Damn right, dude. Damn right. Look at your Venom. Just... Wow. Donskoy radaring the Riga is good here. Now, okay, if you want to use AP, go straight to the Riga. Like, not left, but to the right. You want Unicum juice? Big O, fine. I'll do your Odin game. Jerk. Let's see. Odin. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, that's one of the things that you can do. If you watch this stream enough, you can force a replay. And I do that on purpose because I feel like you can sub, of course, and spend money to force a replay, but I want something to thank people for also just hanging out for so long and, you know, grinding points, if you will. Alright, so let me get that rendered for you. Okay, Riga is smart enough not to come around the corner at full speed. Maybe not. He actually sped up after the first set. Look at that. Free penetration hits. No Citadel. Your torpedoes did the talking. Again, HE is the better choice. Oof. What's your question, sir?
Why is his secondaries off?
I got nothing there. I got nothing there. That's a good point. That's a really good point. Yeah, I would have rushed, but... What? Yeah, turn the anti-air on. I mean, anti-air doesn't matter in this cruiser. You can be detected before your anti-air guns matter anyway, so... Could be a misclick, yeah. Could be. Anyone know who wins after 2 minutes? Asking for a friend? It's close. I mean, they've got 2 caps. You've got the 1. It ain't over yet. Alright, let me go to downloads. This is Odin. And yeah, I think it's pretty funny that you farm channel points watching the streams, Big O. I think that's hilarious.
Hey, the more streams you do, the more I can farm.
That's right. That's right. And the more replays you get covered. I mean, I don't blame you. I think it's pretty awesome. I'm gonna drink water because I'm going through dirty water pretty quick. 967 left. Now, Donskoy might die here. Matter of fact, you've 190 might die here. Venom somehow has managed to hunt the destroyer, fail, and not kill the Jean Bart in the process. Okay, there's the death. That puts them in the lead for... This is going to be close.
Timer's
going to be
running
very
out.
close. Plane up to detect the enemy Atlantico. He needs to die. HE ready to go in the barrels. Aim for the superstructure if you see him. 10 seconds. 7 seconds. I think you lost this. Oh my goodness. Yep, you lost it. So close. And yet so far away.
What I would have done is been looking from the front turrets, so when they cleared, you would have had the shot.
That's very true. So in other words, you mouse wheel up to the front turret and only the front turret and just watch for it. Even then, I don't think he was cleared. Heartbreak indeed, KI. Well, here's your replay. 953 loss. Yeah, that hurts. but it could have been worse. Let me load up Big O, your replay. Overall, I would say the only thing I would change is you are being way too aggressive with your ASW planes. Like, you can do that if they are all completely on cooldown. But if they aren't all on cooldown, you absolutely need to keep one plane in reserve for when you see the enemy sub. I mean, that could have saved you at least twice in that replay. Also, SAT brings up more HE, less AP. Yes, that is true. It's very true. We got 16 minutes until the next ad break. All right. We're about to watch your Kaga die. I mean, he just got chonked. The problem with Kaga, right, is he was playing an airfield that floated, and he never moved until... I mean, he was under threat. Well, you saw what happened there. But yeah, I think if you didn't spam your ASW planes as much, that could have had an impact. Could have. All right, Gary, let's see what your replay is. A Jean Bart game. Okay. Now, as you know, I don't even look at the result screens. I mean, you know, I could, but I don't like to... peek and spoil it. Yeah, this is Louis Armstrong. So there's the kill. Hi, Stevie. And here comes the heartbreak. If only your Benham was able to kill the Jean Bart, right? If only. If only your Donskoy could have survived just a little bit longer. Oh well. Here's the deal, guys.